What keeps us coming back? Is it the mystery, the thrill, the characters? Or is it the worlds they put us into? From Nevermore to Sorrow to Hawkins. Netflix doesn't just stream stories, it builds them.
But behind this lies something far more powerful, something intangible, something called culture. So how did culture shape Netflix from the very beginning? Let's take a look at the story behind the platform we all binge today.
Netflix was co-founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings, who initially started a software company, and Mark Random, who was a software executive in the company. In 1998, they launched their website where people could rent or buy a film of their choosing. When Amazon started selling DVDs, Netflix stopped selling them and focused on rentals. It wasn't until the following year that they offered a subscription service where for a monthly fee, people could have unlimited DVD rentals, and in 2000, they removed the single rental model completely. By offering films that were exclusively released on their website first, by collaborating with Warner Brothers, Columbia Pictures, and others, they increased their customer base and order numbers. They established distribution centers across America to increase the speed of delivery and provide an overnight option.
Let me ask you something. How many of you have ever said, just one more episode, and then it's suddenly 3 a.m.? Yeah, we've all been there. But have you ever stopped to think what really keeps you hooked? Is it the writing, the thrill, the characters? I think it's culture. Let me take you back to 2001. Netflix was still mailing DVDs. Blockbuster ruled the world. And Reed Hastings, the co-founder, made a decision that shocked traditional business thinkers. He eliminated vacation policies, literally told employees, take as much time off as you want. Crazy, maybe, but it worked. Why? Because it wasn't about time off, it was about trust. Netflix called it freedom and responsibility. Want to greenlight a new series about kids fighting monsters in the 80s? Sure. Want to launch a Korean survival show that's violent, bizarre, and totally addictive? Go ahead. This is how we got Stranger Things and Squid Game. But here's the key. It's not freedom for freedom's sake. It's freedom with extreme responsibility. Every employee knows if you have the freedom to make a 10 million decision, you also carry the responsibility to get it right. It's a high-performance culture. Some say it's intense, even brutal. Netflix has a famous phrase, adequate performance gets a general severance. It's not for everyone, but for those who thrive in it, it's rocket fuel. It unleashes creativity, speed, and risk-taking that traditional studios struggle to match. And the results speak for themselves. Netflix didn't just adapt to streaming, it defined it. It didn't just join the content game, it dominated, becoming the world's most influential storyteller. And all of that, the innovation, the disruption, the binge-worthy content, didn't come from just algorithm or budgets. It came from a belief, a culture, an invisible force that shaped everything. So next time you are 6 episodes deep into a show at 2 a.m., just remember, what's keeping you there might not just be the story you're watching. It's a story behind how that story was made, and that story starts with culture. Netflix culture enables speed, experimentation, and disruption, but not all success is built on agility and chaos. Some are built on timeless imagination. Let's take a look at a different kind of intangible, one that began with a mouse.
Do you know all the secrets behind Disney? December 5th, 1901, Walt Ellis Disney is born in Chicago, Illinois. As a child, Walt always had an interest in animation and storytelling, which rarely worked out for him. By the 1920s, Walt moves to California with his brother Roy to start an animation company. In 1928, the brothers released a short film called Steamboat Willie, and it introduced the world to a character called Mickey Mouse. And as you definitely know, it became a world phenomenon.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever cried watching The Lion King? Felt a little spark of joy hearing the opening notes of Let It Go? Or looked up at the fireworks above Cinderella's castle and thought, wow, this is magic? If your answer is yes, congratulations, you've just experienced Disney's brand equity. Because Disney's brand is not just a name or a logo. It's a feeling, a word, a promise that no matter your age or background, you will walk away believing in something bigger, whether that's love, bravery, or just the power of imagination. Let's break this down. Disney owns hundreds of characters: Mickey, Elsa, Simba, Woody, Marvel's heroes, even Star Wars. But these aren't just characters. They are emotional anchors, and these emotional connections are what marketers call brand associations, and Disney is a master of building them. Then there's brand loyalty. Why do families go to Disney parks again and again? Even if they are already been once or twice or 10 times. Because Disney doesn't just sell tickets, it sells traditions. For many, going to Disneyland is a rite of passage, a memory passed down from parents to children. And with every churro and every ride on Space Mountain, that loyalty only grows deeper. And let's not forget perceived quality. When people see the Disney logo, they expect top-tier storytelling, incredible production, and emotional impact. Whether it's in a film, a streaming show, or a theme park, there's a level of trust that Disney will deliver something meaningful. That's priceless. Finally, the most powerful piece of brand equity: experience. Disney isn't just a park, it's a physical embodiment of the brand. Every ride, every costume, every cast member, they all play a role in making the brand real. In Disneyland, you don't just remember Disney, you live it. So what's Disney's brand equity? It's a reason people will pay more, stay longer, and believe deeper. It's an intangible asset that generates billions, but more importantly, it lives in our hearts. Because in the end, Disney isn't just a company. It's a feeling, it's a memory, it's a story, and that's the true magic. To strengthen its brand equity for the future, Disney should invest in building immersive digital experience, especially in the metaverse and AR. While parks are magical, only a fraction of fans can access them. A 2023 Deloitte study found that over 70% of Gen Z expect brands to create interactive digital worlds. By creating virtual parks or character-driven AR story apps, Disney can extend emotional engagement beyond physical limits, while protecting against risks like platform oversaturation and IP dilution through careful curation. In short, makes the magic accessible, everywhere, anytime.